What's up guys, welcome back to another video, hope you're doing well today. Welcome to Mr. Botterham's downhill mountain bike course in MX Simulator. So we're not on motorbikes today, we are on this downhill bike which has been put onto the CR50 dyno in-game. So it's very slow, so obviously it feels like you have no engine involved in it at all. And you really have to use your momentum to try and get down these courses to the best of your ability. Now, there is 6 in total, ranging from, just normal trails to mega lines, and then we've got some more techie courses in here as well. And I think the goal for this video for me is to try and get a clean run from top to bottom on each and every line. I think that'll be a pretty good way to end the video off. Now, I've had a couple of test runs down each of these just to make sure I know roughly where I'm going, but they are still very difficult. Momentum is absolutely everything because you can't really use your bike's engine to get you out of trouble. And one thing that I am going to try through this video is to try and keep the illusion of riding an actual bike rather than a motorbike, is there will be no engine sound for you. I'm going to try and see if I can scour the internet for some sort of bike sounds or tyres riding on road, and we're going to see if I can implement that in the editing process. If it sounds terrible, I do apologise, but I just thought to keep it a bit more immersive, we'd go down that route, and I hope you enjoy it. If you've been putting off buying that new MX gear, or you're just looking for some new daily MX related clothing, then head on over to fxrracing.com. Code MXPR_Lins15 at checkout will give you 15% off all motocross and lifestyle products. This code is applicable to the European, Swedish and Norwegian websites, and not Canada or the USA. And whilst I've got your attention, you may as well subscribe to the channel. It's just one click of a button and it puts a big old smile on my face. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So I think I'm just going to go through them all in order. We're not going to go jumping about. This is DH1 and White Line, a kind of combination of two together. Now you will see very quickly what I'm on about in regards of keeping your momentum up. And one other thing that I've tried to do to keep that illusion of riding a bicycle rather than a motorbike is I've put my dab speed on about 5, so the leg should never come off the bike really at any point. So kind of more realistic in that regards, and you'll see some of these lines very straightforward, very easy, others not quite so much. And I'm kind of having to really focus on keeping momentum around here because originally I was riding these tracks on the CR125 dyno because I just had no idea that there was a 50 until I actually went back and read the post. I will link, of course, all of these, this downhill bike park as well as the downhill bike itself. They're from 2 separate creators in the description for you if you want to give them a go. And we can see already I've had a little topple over here in this like rock garden, this more techie section, and this is actually a lot harder than it looks with this very slow CR50 engine because you can't use any power to get yourself out of trouble. So again, all momentum base, really good fun. That was a run of the very first one, and we've got 5 more to go. So number 2 we've got here is called Loosefest line. A few more bigger jumps on this one. Now let's go hook this round to the left. Really hard to get your jump timing as well, because some of these jumps you can kind of scrub off a little bit of speed, and others you need to hit completely, I mean, let's call it wide open, you know what I mean. No throttle involved, of course. Right, round to the left here. Have to drop down, and then I kept messing up and jumping too far right here, so let's jump to the left, try and spot the landing. Oh my, we might not be able to get over this clean. Send it, throw it for the fans, the imaginary fans. There's none there. And then we go over this, but don't go over the berm. Oh my god. Yeah, when I said go over the berm, I didn't mean actually go over it. I just wanted to go around the damn thing. Love this little wall ride around that corner, by the way. And like I said, I want to get a clean run on each and every single track. So we're going to go again. Now, I'm going to let myself off on the rock garden on the previous one, because that is hella difficult to get through cleanly. Just because of, models on this game, they can be a little bit funky sometimes. Let's try it. As I was saying, let's try it again to see if we can actually get a clean one. Downside the actual jump properly this time. Let's try and slow it down just a little bit here. Right, this is progress. Slow down, off the little drop off. Off that, no legs off at all. And then, oh god, I missed all of my speed there. Can we double this? No, we can't double this. Survive. We can double that though. There we go. And back into the, I guess, like paddock pit area, whatever you want to refer to this as. And the next one up is called Mega Line, which, if you don't know anything about downhill mountain biking, usually means we've got some big old booters around here. That is not the best start at all. Are we going to be able to get up and over this? Okay, no we don't. Okay, momentum is going to be everything around this one. So let's try this again. Go as fast as we possibly can. Try not to scrub off this first one again. There we go. Right, we got over it. We'd have more speed around the corner. More speed up and over the second jump. Lovely. Where on earth does this go? Oh god, I'm not getting over that again. Oh, could be in trouble. Is this like the entire This might be the entire run ruined. Hang on. Oh, it is. Okay, yep. This could be a hard one. It literally all starts with trying to get this first damn jump clean. So, right. There's number 1 done. Up and over number 2. I want to downside it as good as I can. That was okay. That wasn't too shabby at all. Stretch this one out. Lovely. Right, scrub off a little bit of speed on this little step. Jump all the way down to the right. Oh, I've come up a little bit short again. Is this going to screw me over? Please land it, please land it, please land it, please land it. Oh, we've got away with it. I've managed to jump on the side of the landing. I'll take that. A very short line there, but might be one of the more difficult ones where you've got to be so precise on the landing and each and every jump. I actually quite like that. I saw Storken's name then. Storken's Snake. Now, for those of you who don't know who Storken is, he goes by Wallant on the forums. He is a very, very OG player of MX Simulator. And I know from tracks that he's made in the past, he's a very enduro-y type of guy. So it wouldn't surprise me for this to be more of a technical downhill trail, more slow-paced overall, not a bunch of big booters everywhere. Just nice small little rock gardens, maybe some logs. He actually is the person who... I say taught me, he didn't do it directly, but he has a bunch of videos. Yes, he's got a whole video series on track building in MX Sim, and he was the person who I watched back in the day to make my 2 or 3 MX Simulator tracks. So big shout out to him. I think he's still about these days. He still makes like a bunch of the Don't Fall maps, the very, very difficult maps. There's 2 varieties. There's one that Mr. Nygrin makes, and then there's a whole series that Storken makes as well, and I can't remember off the top of my head which one's which naming-wise without going and doing a little bit of research. Either way, he's a very, very valuable member of this community. He's helped out for a very, very long time, and just like I thought, his line, nothing flashy in terms of massive jumps at all, you know, nice little rock garden, little technical sort of trail area, and I expect no less from Storken. This one could be very, very difficult. Could be fast pace, probably a lot of left and rights involved in here. This is a UCI downhill course. I do enjoy watching a bit of UCI from time to time. It seems to always pop up in my YouTube recommended. I don't think I watch it as much as I probably should do, but it does look very, very, I say good fun. It looks very interesting to watch, fun to watch, not to do. It's very, very difficult to do. Let's see what this kind of entailed. You see already, this is definitely a lot more technical. Lots of back and forths, smaller jumps, but kind of like a rougher track overall. Bunch of rocks dotted in here and there and logs. Oh my god. Right, we've got no speed here. I hope... Is there another big jump to come out of this, or is that all we're going? Oh, that's... Oh. That was well short. That was so much shorter than I expected. Okay, I thought that would be harder than that, but no, good fun. Lots of back and forths. We're on to the final line here already, which is kind of surprising. I didn't think I'd get through them all so quickly. This is White Line, not the best of starts. This is White Line. We'll see how this one goes. You'll see some trails kind of share the same beginning and interweave with each other, just like you would do in real life. The amount of, I wouldn't say like professional stuff that I watch, but those of you who've been around for a while know that I do watch good old Seth, and it used to be Seth's Bike Hacks. What does he even go by it nowadays? It's like, is it just Burn Peak, or is that a completely separate channel? But yeah, I watch Mr. Seth. Watch other people like the Lone Ranger, things like that as well. I enjoy the first person downhill mountain bike stuff. Unfortunately, where I live in the southeast of the UK, there's not a whole lot of, I guess, like hilly terrain. It's not really anywhere that good to go riding. We have somewhere close-ish to me. It's like an hour or so drive. It's called Bedgebury Forest. If anyone's in the southeast of the UK, you probably know where I'm on about. That has some good single trails. That's like some red trails. I think it only has 1 or 2 black trails, which, in all honesty, I'm not a very good bike rider at all. Somehow I always manage to slip pegs and just catch my nuts on the seat and all that good stuff. But I've been down the black trails there, and they are so easy. I think they're definitely mislabeled, because I watch people in the US or Canada or whatever doing their trails, and they're just insane, the comparison. So take that with what you wish. I do enjoy it. I really, really do. Definitely a tiring thing. I'm not one of them cheaters that hops on an electric bike. You know, I cycle to the top under my own power. So give me some sort of props, but I do enjoy it. I wish I'd done it a bit more often than I do. I want to try and get a clean run list. Damn track. This one's taken me the most attempts so far. I think it's just where I'm trying to talk so much at the same time. Let's get right up and over this. We've downsided that well. Got a little wall ride here that we carved. Trying to switch over to the left. That is so difficult to get the back end to kick out there. No timing gates on this place either, so usually what I would do is just go into time trial, and when I do mess up, I can click the reverse button and we can go back and just start again straight away. No, can't do that here, unfortunately, so you do have to upload a new race each and every time. I've got no speed, that's fine. The jump's actually really small. Right, round to the right here. Please just let me jump in a straight line. Oh god, oh god, oh god. You know what doesn't help when you're trying to do something that's actually very difficult in MX Simulator is when you suck cheeks at sim in general. It's like the game itself, just as it's meant to be played, is difficult for me. Never mind trying to do all this weird and techie stuff. So, about 6 times the charm, I guess. Right, let's jump in a straight line. I'm going to try and, I say seat bounce it, I'm going to try and stretch it out just a little bit. You come down into quite a fast right hand. Oh my Christ. I'm not getting enough air to, I guess you can maybe like jump that and turn it into a cool 180. I do not have the speed for that. Then this bit here is just a jump down to the right. There we go. Okay, right, got it finally. It'll double out. Almost, just again, that's where carrying your momentum really helps. But there you go, that is finally a clean run of the white line there. I think overall this is, to me at least, it's really good fun. I'm sure there's a few downhill enthusiasts out there that could get some usage out of this, or maybe you didn't know that it existed. Maybe you just want to have a downhill bike model out on the motocross tracks. I have no idea, but if you want to, it's all going to be down in the description for you. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's anything else out there like this. I think this might just be like a one and done type deal, which is a bit of a shame. One thing that I thought could be a good way of doing things is, again, slap this on whatever bike donor you like, but when you're making the trails, if we ever do get more downhill trails in the future, is make it so you have to do it all momentum based. There's no engine involved at all. Like just maybe tape down the clutch or something along those lines, so you can just do it all momentum, and I think that would make it more difficult. Then also maybe a bit more on the realistic side as well. I do think that it's a great idea putting it onto this this 50cc engine, because you see, even on flat ground, this is me kind of like maxed out trying to go as fast as I can. It's not a fast bike whatsoever. So all momentum based, all trying to just rail the corners as hard as you can, downside the jumps as smoothly as possible, and all around just a nice, just something nice and unique, like really good fun. So thank you, Mr. Bottom, for making this this course for us, and I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'd greatly appreciate it. Have a lovely rest of the day, whatever you're up to, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.